Hey, what's up guys? Right now hosting Prince Hosting Fitness.
And it's Mr. Motive from the lifestyle brand Motive24.
So in today's video, we're going to be teaching you guys how to do a muscle up. A muscle up was one of those really cool moves that a lot of people would love to be able to do, but they see it and they get a bit intimidated by it. They maybe practice a little bit and then give up really early. Today's video, we're going to show you the detailed steps and progression that you can use to practice and develop and go on to learn a clean muscle up. We're going to break it down into 3 key stages.
And going with the first key stage, which is your explosive pull-up. This is what you really need to explode and get to the top of your muscle up. You've got your wrist rotations and you've got your single bar dip to clean it at the top and make it look really nice.
Okay, without further ado, let's get it.
This is not a vacation. This is work.
Guys, really important, before you start practicing a muscle up, it's really important to warm up your wrists, because basically the majority of your, well, pretty much all of your body weight goes from one side of the bar to the other side in literally like a split second. So it's very easy to like overextend your wrists and bend them too far backwards like this. Do you want to just show us some stretches you can do with your wrist?
First stretch that I'd say is just to get your hands together and try and bring your elbows up towards your shoulders, which is really impossible, but it really bends on your wrist and helps your flexibility. Rotating it down to the bottom, keeping it close to your chest, pushing that forward and then bringing it right back in, just to warm up the wrists, get them flexible for that muscle up motion. And there's a few more that we're going to show you guys as well. So here's another warm up for you guys as well for your wrists. What you want to do is you want to keep your hands flat on a flat surface, whether it's the floor, bench, you could even do it on a wall, and you want to tilt yourself forward, getting a little strain on your wrist, not too much, and then just leaning right back and just keep on tipping forwards and backwards. This is going to really help you warm up your wrists, and then you can rotate it, okay, and go over the back of your hand. So we're going to go in that back of my hand and keep it right there and hold that nice pressure on it. So you can see that my fingers are still pacing my legs, and just lean forward again and then come backwards. That's good, guys. And then again, just go over it. Right, and here's another really cool one that I've got for you guys. Okay, I'm sure you guys have seen this, where you just rotate your hands. This is a really good one to really get it. It's like a dynamic warm up for your wrists. Then you just go the other way, and that will really get you really warm and help you with your progression to your muscle up. Right, so once you're nice and warm, the first step you're going to go with is your explosive pull. Now on eBay, you can get yourself a thing called tension bands. All right, with the thicker tension bands, it's going to give you more help, right? With the slimmer tension bands, it's going to give you less assistance. So what you really want to do is you want to start off with the thick ones to build up that technique and understanding of your explosive motion, the explosive power that you've got within yourself, and then reduce the bands to a lighter resistance, and it's going to obviously build up that power and that explosion that you need to get yourself to the top of the bar. If you haven't got a tension band, we can go over here and I'll show you where you can start with some inverted pull-ups. All right, so what you're going to do is, firstly, you're going to get yourself a nice bar. All right, going to get your hands on the top of the bar, so we're going to form an over grip. And then you're going to slowly get yourself underneath the bar, and you can keep your feet planted like so, or you can dig your heels into the ground, right? And then you're just going to pull yourself up to the bar with an explosive power. Just that explosion. Form is the most important thing, guys. So when you're performing inverted pull-ups, make sure that your hips stay in line with your shoulders and your knees. Now, when it comes to digging your heels into the ground, you want to keep your hips in line with your shoulders and just focus on giving it a nice explosive pull, and that will get you a thumbs up. And that's where you can get started, guys. if you haven't got yourself a tension band. That's going to help you develop that explosive power that you need, and it's going to help you understand your body and start forming the strength that you need to get yourself a muscle up.
Another mistake that people tend to make when attempting a muscle up is they stand directly underneath the bar and they try to get over with practically no swing at all. What you really want to do is take 1 or 2 steps behind the bar, jump, swing forward, and time it so that just as you're about to swing back, you do the explosive pull. In the next few clips, we're going to show you wrist rotation to help you out in getting your head over the bar. But yeah, I mean, it is possible to do a muscle up with no swing, but using false grip, but that's a really advanced move, and I'd say for now, just focus on using the swing.
So once you've mastered your explosive pull and you're getting yourself right above the bar, head over the bar, I want you to focus on chaining together with your wrist rotations. This is what's going to transform it from an explosive pull to a clean muscle up. So it's going to look something like this.
Okay, so going off what Mo just showed you guys, as you can see, he goes from one side of the bar to the other side of the bar as a result of the wrist rotation. Now, if you still struggle to get over the other side of the bar, some of the tips I'd give you is just, as you're coming up to here and you're just about to do the wrist rotation, when the bar's about here, that's when you throw your head forward, you push your hips back and you kick your feet forward. So it's going to look something like this. Hit it, and then a push up. So as you can see, as I'm getting that height and I'm just about to rotate my wrist, I'm throwing my head forward, and that's what gets me over the bar, and that's what gets me on the other side, and that's what is going to allow me to go straight into that final step, which is the single bar dip. Okay, so once you've managed to get above the bar, you've got the explosive pull, you've got the wrist rotation, you managed to get your head forward, the final step is just doing a straight bar dip to complete the muscle up. So once I'm here, keeping my elbows close to my side, I'm going to push with my triceps and come up here, and then go on to the next one, and so on and so forth. If you struggle with tricep strength, I'd recommend just doing loads of straight bar dips. There's many other exercises you can do to develop your triceps, but that's a big part of this that will help you actually complete the muscle up. The last step is just chaining it all together, so the explosive pull, the wrist rotations, throwing your head forward, and the straight bar dip at the end.
And I'm going to show you the finishing touch, guys. Yeah? This is how it's meant to look. Once you've got it like this, say you've got the muscle up.
Okay guys, hopefully you'll be able to take these tips and go on to learn a muscle up, you know. So, but really, it does take time. You know, you might have to spend quite a long time building up the strength to be able to do it, and then later on work on the technical aspects.
No excuses.
No excuses, man. Go hard or go home. Train your ass up. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I
this
believe
doesn't come
that, after your hard work, you know, you will pay off. You know, you definitely got to put the work in to get the gains out.
Yeah.
So, guys, hope you enjoyed the video again. Like Prince said, just use the information, set yourself realistic targets.
Yeah, exactly.
Train at least, I say 3 to 4 times a week.
Minimum.
Minimum. Yeah. If you can get it in 7 days a week, even just some stuff at home just to maintain and develop your body.
Yeah.
It really will benefit you guys in the long run. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Motivetwentyfour, it's been a pleasure, man.
It's been a pleasure, my brother.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
We need to do this again, man.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that heaven's in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, lot of haters. Tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody